Hello everyone, welcome to Legal Darshan. I hope you all are doing good. In our today's discussion, we are going to talk about a quick interesting fact about right to vote. So this topic emerged out from the very hearing of the Supreme Court Constitutional Bench in the Election Commission case. This case is ongoing before the Constitutional Bench, and the Counsel for the Election Commission made a point before the apex court that right to vote is not a constitutional right, but it is a statutory right, and Parliament has all the control and all the powers to exercise over it. So, Honorable Mr. Justice K.M. Joseph, who was heading this constitution bench in the Election Commission case, made an observation here. The observation was right to vote is a constitutional right and it cannot be overruled by Parliament's ancillary powers. So, Justice K.M. Joseph made a point that this right to vote, is a constitutional right, while the Council for Election Commission asserted that it is not a constitutional right but a statutory right. That was said because right to vote is guaranteed by the Constitution of India under Article 326 of the Indian Constitution. But does Parliament has no ancillary powers on it? Because what we have heard till now that Parliament do not have much power to amend or to regulate the fundamental rights put down in Part 3 of the Constitution. But when KM Joseph Justice said that right to vote is also beyond the scope of ancillary powers of the Parliament, does he mean that this right to vote is also a fundamental right? So I got a query on this, that whether right to vote can be included as a fundamental right, and if it is not included as a fundamental right, why Parliament has no ancillary powers on it. Therefore, I am here with this video sharing the answer to this particular question in our discussion. So, when it comes to the fundamental rights and the power of the Parliament to amend the law, the foremost case every law scholar or every lawyer or every advocate would go to would be the iconic case of Keshvananda Bharati versus State of Kerala. That was decided by a bench of 13 judges in 1973. So, the answer why Parliament has no power, no ancillary power to control the right of vote lies in the case, in the judgment given by the judges in Keshvanand Bharati's case. So, in Keshvanand Bharati's case, some basic structure doctrines were laid down, and one of those basic structure doctrines was right to equality, and another was universal adult franchise. So these were the two basic structure doctrines which cannot be amended by Parliament, as these features were the part of basic structure of the constitution of our country. Now, how are they basic structure? Universal adult franchisee is a key feature of democracy, because if you do not give the right to vote, how will a democracy sustain? Because democracy is for the people, by the people, and of the people. It is a political system which only works on the will of people. So the will of people can only be obtained by voting. Therefore, right to vote is a key feature of democracy. Right to vote is a key feature of universal adult franchisee. And also, right to equality cannot be established without right to vote. So these are the three basic structure doctrines, namely democracy, right to equality, and universal adult franchisee. Right to vote is a key element of all these three features which are included in the basic structure doctrine, and hence when right to vote is not even a fundamental right, it still goes beyond the scope of ancillary powers of the Parliament. So irrespective of the fact whether right to vote is a fundamental right, it is a constitutional right, or it is a statutory right, we can always support the fact that it is the key feature of democracy, and democracy is the key feature of basic structure doctrine by virtue of universal adult franchise, and hence it cannot be amended as it was laid down in the case of Keshvananda Bharati versus State of Kerala. So, this was a quick discussion about right to vote in India. I hope you like this video, you like this concept. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share the video. Please drop your feedbacks in the comment box below. Stay tuned with us for more such videos. Thank you for watching Legal Darshan.